I don't know what's going on. This stream keeps giving me problems. I'm not gonna be able to stream tonight. Like Remod and Leroy are back here. Looks like I lost a lot of people from there. Hopefully they find us. Should have known it. I should have known it was gonna be a mess after having that problem on my Ninja Trader already. But anyhow, we're back at it. You know, 25 likes on the stream gets the first copy of the Future Trader Blueprint giveaway tonight. 25 likes. And 50 likes will get another one. 75 if we can push it that far. Yeah, what's going on, FX? What you got on today during the New York session for a little while, I thought. Hey, what's going on, Hammerhead? Hammerhead's here. Hopefully this stream acts a little better since I disconnected. Yeah, I revised the FuturestraderElite Blueprint this past weekend. It's published on Amazon now, so you can go to Amazon and get it. And to celebrate that, I'm going to try to be giving some copies away here in the stream tonight if we can run them likes up. Yeah. I don't remember your age, but well, now that you say that, I remember. But I don't know that I would have put that explanation with your name because I have a lot of people in here that are young and from locations all around the place, so it's hard to keep up with them all until I've seen them enough. And I see a lot of people talk to a lot of people. But now that you refresh my memory, yep, I do. Look like they gave us the drop to 660. Meanwhile, I was trying to restart the stream. They made the drop. Come on down to 660. I'm going to be looking for 635 next and see how they react to that. If they don't react to that, then we're going to be looking for about 615 and 575. So see what happens. Remod sending a gift. Appreciate that, Remod. Flow state. Yeah, we in the flow state. That's all right. That's right. And the drop just keeps on coming. What? So I'm going to be looking for a short entry, but I'm going to be looking for one. We're going to be looking for one off of a pop. I need to see them pop. Then I'll go from there. Kind of still had the same bias I did during the New York session today. I was short. I was bearish on my bias all day, and got some nice short plays, especially at the end of the day. Do you have some? I got both. I got 4 kids. Yeah, it's your Adrian boy, your boy Adrian. What's up, Adrian? Remods, man. Remods always in support of them likes. He's always wanting me to give some stuff away. I like to give stuff away, Remod. You know that. Got to get the likes though. What's up, man? I appreciate you being here. You know, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to smash that like button on stream. Helps YouTube's algo push it out there further. And then plus, you know, we get to 25 likes. We're gonna do the first giveaway. And like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We live stream 5 days a week. The New York Open. Right now, we was doing Tuesdays and Thursdays the Asia session, but we'll probably do Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. I'll probably add tomorrow this week. See how that goes. Glad to have new people stopping in, hanging out with us. So does the rest of the community. I don't know why they're not being welcoming, but welcome all new members. Anybody that's new. Low and steady here. The ATR is still pretty low. I've been trading futures. What is it? I've been trading futures just over a year. I've been trading full time for 3 years, and then I've been trading overall a long time. Traded part time for a long time while I ran my business. Was self employed and almost 20 years, and then I traded part time for a big portion of that until I went full time trader. Switched from stocks and options to futures about a year ago. My kids are in school. Well, they're not in school right now. They're all school age kids. Yeah, options are. I like options a lot. I actually had a great time doing options. Did a lot of zero DTE, SPX and SPY, then swing trade some options. Mainly the Mag 7 and a few other large cap things, but I hated the time decay, especially with 0DT. Well, with time decay, period, even on swing options. And so I didn't really know nothing about futures, and I was kind of just following along and doing a little bit of educating here or there on it, and then decided to make the jump once I had studied up a little bit because I never messed with prop firms, and I probably won't never go back. If I do, I mean, I shouldn't. I have no intentions on doing stocks anymore or options, but um, can't say never because you just never know. FX, I can't say that I do. Can't say that I do. Uh, it's we're about 10 minutes out from the whole hour. Just under 10 minutes out from the whole hour. Be at 7 o'clock market time. Maybe we'll see some fluctuation of some volume coming in or something to help move some things around. I'm still going to be looking for the short play, but I need to short the pops. I want to see, I'd like to see it come back up and try to test the 700 area, but if I get that, all right. See you, FX. I don't. I'm only gonna probably trade one micro because I'm already up pretty good across these accounts. Got my base hit in anyway. What's going on, Ash? Glad to see you tonight. New York and the Asia session. Yeah, Adrian, that is the FTE kill zone indicator, momentum indicator. I got that for NinjaTrader 8, and I've also got it built for TradingView. Almost any indicator that I've built is also available for for TradingView, except for a couple that I hadn't packaged up or anything to sell or anything, like the liquidity levels and stuff, and previous day highs and lows, and the tracking the 15, 30 minute, 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour highs and lows. I got the orb programmed in, so I don't have to worry about drawing that because I always forgot to draw the 15-minute orb on the New York session. So now it draws the lines. That's why there's an orb line here. It won't update till tomorrow's session, so it's still on the screen. And previous day high and lows. Now, I still got some work I want to do to this one. And then I track the 5-minute. I track the 5-minute, 50 EMA, the 15's right here, the 30's right there, 60 is up there, and the 4 hour. I don't know if I have enough days loaded to get the 4 hour, but it's programmed in there because I like to know where the 50 EMA is on all them time frames while I'm on the 1-minute chart. Yeah, swing. I got right back on. Hopefully this one runs a little smoother. If it don't run smoother, what's new, right? It's always something. Always something. Appreciate it, Adrian. I like it. I was just so often I watched NQ on TradingView, split up 1, 2, and 5-minute, and I switched through the 15, 30-minute, 1 hour, and 2 hour, 4 hour. And I used to have to be paying attention and then looking at NinjaTrader and trying to mark out where they were at. So I just program them in there. Tries to bog Ninja Trader down though. There's a few more things I want to add, and I'm almost scared to because it already has a delay trying to load. Every day when I log in, I gotta wait like anywhere from probably 2 minutes to 4 or 5 minutes sometimes before all the data calculate and it'll unfreeze. But if that's what it's got to do, that's what it's got to do because I want the information on that. Yeah, Adrian. I don't. I mean, I'll trade the orb strat, but I'm not like one strat, one trade, take it every day kind of guy with all that because I've seen weeks go by where the orb strat don't even work. Um, Whereas you hear a lot of other noise online when you watch videos. All this, okay. When the orb works, it works great. That's why it's on there. Plus, I like to use it as confluence with any of my other stuff that I have on here, whether it be highs and lows from a higher time frame or uh, 50 EMAs from another time frame or precision entry zone or imbalance zone. Just depends. But yeah, I like it. I had somebody was on stream not too long ago talking about how that's all they played and was following all the rules and the discipline, all that's around the 15-minute orb, and they've been losing with it. I told them pretty much what I just told you. You got to back test stuff. I mean, I think people be reading too much into what they be seeing. There's a lot of noise online, and all you got to do is back test. You can go back and look at a 15-minute orb across several days or weeks. Day by day. I know it takes time, but I do stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, that didn't hit. Yeah, that didn't hit. Yeah, that didn't hit either. So I'm like, no, thing don't hit every day. But I have seen some really good trades when it does hit. Not gonna lie. A lot of times there's some other confluence added in with it though. There's some kind of drop and some kind of imbalance or something left in the orb from when it comes and does a retest. So I mean, there's just a lot more to it, I think, than just a break and a tap. Just what I think about. I don't know anything. I'm just a regular guy on a regular chart trying to get my base hits, trying to find my short entry. I'm about to not lagging. There's bad on the stream now. 7 seconds most. It looks earlier. It seemed like went from 20 seconds to a minute or something. Climbing? Are you gonna reject? ATR is low. I can't stand it. Remod. Remod, you're funny. Tripping me. What? 6 likes. Gonna be in trouble now. Short. Already going against me. Sweating bullets, sweating bullets. Come on, Bears, step back in. My luck is, oh man, we're 1 minute from a whole hour here. 20 seconds from, well, I wouldn't have took that if I was paying attention to that. All right, let's see what happens if they throw it against me. Yep, smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Helps YouTube's algo push it out there further. Helps us get more likes. Helps us get closer to the giveaway. Helps us land more subs for even better giveaway. Come on, Bears. Smash that thing back to the downside. Do it. Yeah. On going. What I'm talking about. Gonna get a base hit. Let's get a base hit. On going. Lock it in. Put some protection in there. Come on, y'all can rip it to the downside. Do it. How about that short? Anybody else getting this short? Got to lock in a Happy Meal, baby. Happy Meal. Couple Happy Meal. Yeah. Come on, give us another drop down here at about 645. 645. Might not hit that. Might be 650. Did it get to 6? No, not. Come on, Swang. We ain't got time to eat. Come on, man. You know that. We ain't got time to eat. Close to a couple $100. Drive it up now. Got a fake out. Now the Bulls are going to step in. Nope. Come on down here. And I'll just try and get over $200 at this point. Come on down here and get me. Oh, you can do it. Good push. Come on, man. Only 167 points. Really? Wow. All right, then. How it's going to be. Yeah, better get you some dinner if you hadn't had no lunch yet. Man. Come on, Bears. On down there and get. Y'all can do a few more points. Come on. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pretty good. Pretty good. Appreciate it, Swing. Pretty good day today on the stream. And I came back and did a little bit in Power Hour and did even better, actually. Decent little evening here in Asia so far. That's where I'm at as of now. Copy trading all these accounts. So I might just be done. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I can't get too buck wild since I'm copy trading so many accounts. I don't usually trade that many together. Whoa, look at that drop. Man. Woo-wee. Look at that. Come on down to the previous day low. What is going on? Is it time to full port long? Full port long? Nah. Whole line in the sand at. What should be the line in the currently? I'd say down another 100 points would be kind of line in the sand for me. I would think that they do something there because if if they do go down another 100 points and don't save it, then get real ugly to the downside. You might as well think that 29K will be inbound overnight tonight. I would think they want to keep pulling it back. Bad thing is they could pull it back down to around 29K, and it wouldn't necessarily be bad on the market. On the 4-hour chart anyway. They do have a lot of imbalance to pick up all the way down to 29,098 though. Maybe they'll go for it. Maybe I'll just stay up all night, see if it happens. I'll take the Asia session straight into the New York session. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Gotta get my sleep. Gotta get my sleep. They're gonna save it down here at the previous day low. I doubt it. Might get a bounce. I hope we get a bounce so that I can get short in it. Maybe the crash will be coming in here in about an hour. Maybe when we turn that 8 o'clock whole hour, 30ish if we're still on. Yep. Tokyo. Tokyo. Getting the old drive up. Are they going to get up here and tag 660? Sit here on the sidelines and be patient. Give us a drop.
Drop it. Drop it.
Yeah. I mean, I do think it's going to end up rolling over. I'm surprised it hadn't rolled over already up here after it swept that 50 EMA on the 1 minute, to be quite honest. But that was a pretty nice V that they put in off that drop to bring it back to this level there. But I don't know why all of a sudden the bulls are going to be stepping in now when pretty much all day it's been a same old song and dance, but it could change here. I'm going to have to be ready to close it out just in case. Looking for a decent base hit here, hopefully. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Where are my bears at? Where's my bears at? I'll take it, I guess. How low can they go? Face to the dark side of the moon. Waiting for the rollover. Waiting for the rollover. On Bears. They got me. Got a base hit. I'm happy with that. Got a small base hit. Swing took a short off VWAP. Nice swing. Getting 10 and 15 point scale. I luckily added to my position when it looked like it was ready to roll. Timing's everything. Don't always work out, but timing's everything. I added, I only had one. I added 10 more. Scaled out for $45 across 3 accounts. So what is it? Almost 100, a little over 100, I mean. At 120, 130. Although they didn't follow through much with that. So any other time we would have had more follow through right here. So with that said, we need to be wary on what we're doing because every single time we get the pop and we get the exhaustion for the rollover, we get follow through. We did not get it here. So at least not yet. And it's usually pretty immediate. When they don't flag over. They barely did here, drop, pop, little bitty, drop, down, down. When they popped here, they slow grinded here, but once it started rolling, it was like nice candle, full candle, full candle, full candle. We didn't get any of that. We got full candle, sucked right back up, this flag. So have to pay attention to those little details. If we have any new members on with us tonight, let us know in chat. Don't forget to smash that like button on the stream if you're enjoying them. Helps YouTube push them out there further. And smash that like and subscribe on YouTube if you hadn't already. We live stream 5 days a week, the New York Open. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, the Asia session. We might add tomorrow as well for the Asia session. Ash, no, not currently, not yet. Well, I got to be careful what I do about doing that because since I put on Amazon with the publishing rights and all that, I may not be allowed. I was double checking some of that stuff. When you try, you know what? Let me look at something real quick. Let me see if I can find something for you and post it here. Ash, I'm gonna put a link in the chat tonight and see if that one does it. That's a link that should be for the UK off of Amazon. And if you want to look at that and tell me what it does. So it looks like they're trying to roll over. I don't know if, from your side, if you get on Amazon, if there's an option to choose the UK, like when you're looking at it, because I can see all different countries on my side. And the link I had posted today in the New York session was a US link. I didn't know there was different links. Seems kind of complicated to me, but maybe that one will help. Got 9 likes on the stream. We got to get 25 likes for the first giveaway. 25 likes. Looks like we left some on the table on that short there, Swang. Unless you got a runner on the table. Okay, nice. Thanks for letting me know. I might have to see if I can look into that and figure it out. I would assume you should just be able to go to Amazon, unless you're able, like I said, to choose your country from your side when you click on the book. I don't know. I can click on something like that on my side. Why? I thought you was trading 20 micros tonight. Why you only buying 2? Why you was full porting? $200. Wang said 200 micros. Woo! Hey, that's a real nice scalp then. Wang, that's a real nice scalp. Oh, Ash really had 22. Nice job, Ash. So awful. Hurt one of the funders today, Swing. It's on life support. Yeah, I had one of the ones I was in one of my fundeds when I got hit with 2,000 the other day on the New York stream. I got just over 1,000 of that back already. Taking it slow and steady. Well, I've done up to 150 micros before. And I got some shorts out there where I did 75. Trading MNQ. I shorted a particular level. I went short at a break, and then I went long 75 at the golden pivot. Oh yeah, it's out there. One of the most viewed shorts I did, I think. I don't remember. I locked in a lot though on it. Yeah, it was 150K. It was also last year. I told you I was doing some wild stuff last year. I had to clean all that up, if you know what I mean. If you see me do that now, then I'm on life support as well, and I just don't care. I'm not even trying to get it back, which I can't do that with 50K anyway. But so if you see me do 70 and a 50K, well, especially if I was in a funded that I'm definitely on life support. I'm like, well, it's now or nothing. There ain't even no reason to try and come back. It means I'm like that close to blowing it. Yeah, I didn't do much of that today myself. I just shorted the bounces. I guess because I'm usually, you know me, I'm usually a counter trend trade kind of guy, especially on stuff like that, trying to catch some imbalances. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna short today. And even if I try to, you did it for me. Well, I appreciate it. Usually, if I do it a couple times and I'm getting paper cut, then I realize, you know what, it's time for me to flip over and just short. But I was bearish, you know, since pre market. You know, after the move overnight last night, I was like, man. I remember telling Special K and pre market, I said, I don't even think I'm going to try to long anything today. I'm just going to try to short everything that runs up, and that's pretty much what I ended up doing. Special K's with us tonight. She's back home. Just walked in the door about 15 minutes ago with no supper, no nothing. She's already in a short. Look at that. What's your entry? You're in at 661. Wow, nice entry. 6-1. How many? How many did you have when you got in? Had 5, scaled out down to 1 runner. Nice. Special K walked in, glanced over my chart one time and said, let me grab the magic 8 ball, shook it up, said go short. So she jumped in on 5 micros. No, she didn't. She didn't. I don't even, somehow or another, he got on there real fast and got in a trade. I don't know, it's kind of magical. Funded or eval? I knew I should have held that short when we went short up there for this rollover. I just don't see him pushing this up anywhere. About 20 minutes outside of Tokyo. Be 8 o'clock market time. Tokyo. Tokyo Drift. I'm gonna put it on TV while Tokyo's coming on session. Watch some Fast and Furious. That way I can practice my drifting to the downside when I'm shorting. Well, it looks like we got us a little pop here. They're gonna try to do the they need to keep it below 650. I don't want to see it above 650. Come back to 650 though. I might get in it short. In these bearish markets, when you got to be able to read the kill zone momentum a little differently, because you know we was down there oversold, you know, and now see it can get up here and get to the 50-yard line in this bearish market and roll over. It could even extend up to the overbought and not really get real high, but just depends. All right. I'll be right back. I got to step away and go give my camels some water. Well, looks like it's time to maybe short it again, huh? Maybe. What I'm gonna try to do. Say that I'll wait and see if they get to 660. I'll wait till they push up to 660. Unless they close this candle red, I'm probably gonna short it. Got a few seconds left. Ooh. Look at them bulls go. What do they do? Trying to trap people long. Wonder how many people jumped in on that can. Oh, gonna miss the move. Gonna miss the move. Do they try and get serious about something? Pay attention to 5 minute candle. 5 minute candle closes, say above the 5 minute 50. Then we could be on to something to the long side. Maybe. Yep. Look at this. Or news. I bet there's news. Gotta be news. Gotta be news. No reason for it to do that. Unless that was swing going long. How? Was you trying to short? That was Eve out, right? Swing jumped in. Swing, did you have fear of missing? I got the joy of missing. Did you full port it? They're going to try to run the 4 hour candle out and sweep the top of it before the Tokyo opens. Watch. And that's going to be about 8:04 or so. You did 2,300 micros. How much did you make? Like a million? Going to be watching this here for them to see if they want to push this to 800, sweep 800 maybe. Instead of trying to take first red candle on the kill zone. I think they might still have more drive in them, but maybe not. Ain't following through very well on that next candle. I think they would have took off. Job swing. Locking it in. Low strength. Not as far as people on the stream for the Asia session. If we have any new members on the stream, let me hear you say hey in the chat. Somebody's got to be out there trading with Swain. I think a lot of people probably got hurt. I kind of been wondering that about the whole last couple weeks because everything's slowed down. So it's either vacation, summertime, man, a lot of people in and out doing things, maybe slows down, or a lot of people been getting hurt with all the volatility. Some of the crazy moves. That's why they need to find us. Work on that patience, discipline. Not much of a pullback here. Are they going to try to bounce this back towards the level? I'm not willing to bet 20 micros on it. Not willing to bet 1 micro on it right now. Starting to shape up, looking like giving the whole move back here. Goodness. Yeah, is it 7 minutes till doomsday? Or is it 7 minutes before the face ripper candle through the top of the screen? Nice. Appreciated for the support, Ash. All I'll ask is you leave a honest review once you get to go through it. You know, if you want to let me know or condemn me in Discord as well, whatever. Might need to do some revisions in it or something. Not 100% sure. Or make the layout a little bit different. First time I ever done it, but I'm hoping I did a decent job. It's Venderman, but everybody calls me Vendy. So appreciate it. A lot of people probably say I'm about as unique as my name. So. Yeah, it does. Price action is not looking real solid at the moment, but that's because they're waiting for Tokyo to open. They don't put in this flagpole and trying to build this flag, trying to make people think they're going to rip it to the upside. If they do, I doubt it goes over 800. If it does, it probably won't be for very long. But if it does, it won't be the first time I've ever been wrong. You would think they would be bound to get something back, you know what I mean? With all the pulling back we've been doing. Maybe drive it up some more, but I don't think they will. They got to show it to me for me to believe it. I'm just going to sit patiently on the sideline for about another minute and a half, Tokyo to open, and see if it goes screaming to the top side or screaming to the downside. I would like to front load it and go ahead and be in it for a short play, but that would be more like gambling than trading if I did that. Come on, let's go, party people. Y'all about ready? Got 20 seconds. 20 seconds before it's time to full port. I'm just kidding. Sometimes it could take up to a few minutes after the whole hour before you actually see the directions. I'm going to go ahead and start hunting down for a push up where I would want a short. Yeah, no, that's why I said sometimes it takes a few minutes. I mean, it could take till 5 minutes after sometimes before you see it really get moving for some reason, I've noticed. Anywhere from 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I guess I'm going to be looking at the 800. That's what I've been talking about all along. Back to the upside. Get up there to that 15-minute 50, the overnight high. See how they want to act up there. In a trade order. Special K's and a long. 743. Looks like she preemptive bought for the Tokyo session open. A little bit more like gambling there, Special K. How many did you buy? 25. You bought 10? Get it. Did you already scale out of some? Look at that. Special K's like, I ain't messing around. Now they're rejecting here out of the 15-minute 50. Tap that 800 level. Getting a nice rejection there. Could have front loaded up there instead of waiting for confirmation. At least I should have. You should never front load unless you're comfortable with your own risk management and controlling, managing your trades. But look, could have front loaded 800. That was my level. And look at it, down 20, 30, 40 points, whatever. I'm going to take one short. I'm not like Special K. I can't hop in there with a mini. The bears will step in and push it down to the 5-minute. Or maybe they'll stop me out. Oh, they almost got me. Come on, bears. Come on, bears. It looks like they keep tapping me out. Push it down. Push. Push, push, push. 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 Nice little rejection out of the 800 level. Come on, a little more. Get down there to 5-minute 50. You can do it. Let's go, Bears. Push it. Oh, they got me. They got me. Hey, that was a nice short out of the 800 level. I wish I'd have picked it up at the 800 level, like I said. I wish I would have front loaded, but I didn't. It happens. Wow. What are they doing? That's pretty nice jump out of the 21 EMA there. Wick down and grabbed it, pushed up, and took off. What do we got there? It's 738, 784, almost 88. It's almost 50 points right there. Wow. What it's all about. First reaction short. Find your levels. You might find a bounce. Could have took that long, and locked in a decent amount. But I'm not looking to go long. I'm looking to short until they become bullish enough for me to say, hey, maybe I should start taking longs. I'm going to stay away from them. If we can break above, say, we can break above 830, so be looking for a push up towards maybe, we can get above 800, get up above the 15-minute 50. Just see maybe a push up to 875 area, maybe to start with, maybe 880. See here if they try to keep it above this 15-minute 50. Give us more rejection and follow through. ATR is up there pretty good, showing 28, 29, 30 on the 1 minute. We got some volatility there. That happened to me at the beginning of my first stream. I had to reboot. I was froze forever. Luckily, it was going my direction because I was in a trade. But felt like it was froze forever anyway. And then I had to disconnect and reconnect. You know how mine's got to calculate all that data. So got any new members on the stream tonight with us? Let us know in chat. Don't forget to smash that like button on the stream. We'll get 25 likes. We'll give away a copy of the revised the Futurestrader Blueprint book. Now available on Amazon. And don't forget to smash that like and subscribe on YouTube. We live stream 5 days a week, the New York Open, 2 days a week, the Asia stream Tuesday and Thursday. And we might add Wednesday this week. So if you subscribe and hit them bell notifications, you'll always know when we go live in case we add other nights, in case you don't want to miss out hanging out with the FTE community. On the road to 1,000 subs. We need, like, I think 64, 63 more for that big milestone. I'm going to try to do something special when we hit that milestone, I'm going to do something. I don't know what yet. If we could have hit that milestone while we was on stream tonight, I was going to give away a copy of the Precision Trading course to somebody in chat, but it's just not a lot of traffic coming through tonight like usual. I want to go outside. Time to play a rejection here. Missed it. I walked away. If I can get me a base hit right here, lock in, that will be over $100 on these accounts. Maybe. Come on. All right. 101. Oh, slippage on 2 of them, though. They're just under 100. Man. Oh, of course you would push down there now. Come on, one more. Yeah. Nice. Be right back. Ooh, look at this. Special K's in it long. What's your entry price? Look up in your box on the right. Special K's in at 762, still holding one runner. Trying to get past a 25K take profit. I already know. We must have a different kind of 8-ball because mine be telling me it's short and she's over there long from like 1,000 points ago. Trying to lure me in the short again. Well, they're getting close to that trend line I was talking about earlier. About 870. About 870. I'm gonna be looking for them to try and get up around 870 with this drive, and then try to see. I'm gonna expect them to try to probably reject. That's off a 15-minute chart, 15-minute trend line. Say somewhere 870, 880. One would go in and 200 points the other way. Another one would be put in and go the opposite way. So if they can keep driving price up, it's going to look good on the 15-minute chart. Close, in about 8 minutes or, and I'm not sure. 9 minutes, something like that. It's gonna, if it closes up here above the overnight high on the 15-minute chart, it's gonna be looking really bullish. Just so you know, and it would be even better if they broke that 15 trend line. Say they could push it up to 890, 85 or higher, maybe, probably 900 on the 15. Yeah, Ash, I have used Take Profit before. I currently do not. My wife is Special K though. She's trading Take Profit at the moment. Not right now. If you just pass that Take Profit tonight on the on tonight's session, and you're gonna have to wait until um, tomorrow night. It'll update, and then once it updates tomorrow night, because the session runs from when it opened up tonight to when it closes tomorrow. So maybe a few hours, possibly after it closes tomorrow, you should get an email, start seeing something in your dashboard about it. I wouldn't think it would be any later than the next morning or something. But then sometimes you just got to wait. Like they might show it's passed. It might take a little longer for them to credit your wallet so that you don't have to pay for activation. Nice rejection out of this area up here. It got pretty close to that trend line. Pretty nice rejection here. They save it at the 15-minute 50. Yeah, no problem, Ash. Not a problem. Congratulations, by the way, on passing the Take Profit tonight. That's awesome. You know, if we have any new members with us tonight, let us know in chat. Don't forget to smash that like button on the stream. Just sitting at 12 likes. Get to 25 likes. We'll be doing a giveaway of the Future Trader Blueprint, revised copy that just hit Amazon, got published on Amazon. Uh, and if you hadn't already, like and subscribe to the channel. Set them bell notifications. That way you'll know every time we go live. Really never know when we're going to be live, but we do live 5 days a week, the New York Open. So that's set in stone pretty much. We've been doing that since the first week of March. And we've been doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, the Asia session, rolling in the Tokyo session for a little while now. I have a feeling we'll probably do tomorrow night as well. So hopefully this week will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Got a lot going on trying to grow the community here. It's been a fun road, a long road. I appreciate all the people that have been supportive day in and day out, showing up, locking out with us, locking in that green, sharing their stories, joining the Discord, sharing in the P&Ls, sharing in all the channels over there. Did they come down and retested that 15-minute 50 and it worked as a support like I was saying, it probably might. Got a real nice bounce off of there. 805 straight into the 840s. So a real nice scalp if anybody took the long out of that area. Ash, I like to copy trade. I do not recommend anybody copy trade unless you have been consistent rotating accounts one by one. And because if you can do it one by one and stay consistent, then you should be fine maybe to move on to the copy trading. A lot of people can't control their emotions. That's the hardest part about trading. Not actually trading, it's the psychological. Why the FTE Trader Mindset book is out there. So, if you can control your emotions really good and can accept the fact that you're going to be read times however many accounts, then it's fine, I guess, and not go on tilt and be able to manage your trades and everything else with discipline and patience. But it is far better to just start out and rotate them one by one, in my opinion. And once you find some good consistency there, then yeah, I don't see no problem with it. I copy trade every day for the most part. Some days I don't, but if I don't, kind of unusual anymore because I'm only going for base hits. I'm not trying to hit not trying to be like, oh, look at this P&L where I just made $65,000 today, full port in my account. And I'd rather compound these base hits. I consider taking payouts a home run. I'm not really going for a home run while I'm trading. You can handle the red, but risk is blowing them all. Well, if you can handle the red, when I copy trade, I don't even think about it. I'm just focusing on one chart, one trade, one account. I'm not looking at anything else but that one trade that I'm in right there. I manage that trade as if it's the only account that I'm in, So the bigger question is how good at you are minimizing your losses. Like how tight do you keep your risk? Because being $200 in the red looks a lot different depending on how many accounts you're copying. Like when we was on New York stream the other day, I was 2,000 in the red in that account on the stream, and I was copy trading 3 accounts. One of those 3 was funded. So I was down 6K overall, 2 in a funded, and then 4 in evals. And then, of course, I've gotten the evals are practically back. The funded is about got back just over 1,000 of it. I took that hit that day. Taking it slow and steady with it, making sure I try to take the best setups. I appreciate that, Ash. Well, I've had a lot of practice. I've put in a lot of reps. You know, I don't. Blowing accounts is just going to be part of it. The most, the best traders out there, still blow accounts. If somebody's telling you that they've got it figured out and they never do, it might not be often, but you're still going to have losing days. You're going to have losing trades. You're going to have losing weeks. The whole nine. You're going to get in these little rhythms, and that's just how it's going to be. So it's all part of the journey, all part of the process. Yeah, that's why you bought the blueprint. Well, yeah, the blueprint is a good framework. And then and the depth goes in with the precision trading course. I'm gonna revamp that here, hopefully over the summer maybe. Oh, look at Gordon's on with us tonight. Short entry here, Gordon Short. Now, it seemed like me and you, Gordon, was playing opposite trades today. You'd be long, I'd be short. Whenever you was long, because I didn't really long it all day that I can remember. But you're short now, and I kind of understand that. Well, Gordon did good today, locking in on the accounts. You guys need to join the Discord so you can share them P&Ls in the Discord channel. Helps other members, know, and then they might want to ask questions, see the progress, see that what's capable. Man, I've been looking at 870 to 880 for the short for a while now. I've been waiting for it to get there. We're busting through a 15-minute trend line, but the 15-minute, it depends on if it closes through the trend line. What'd you ask? We did get that. Yeah, on that one thing. But nothing else really looks in confluence with that. So if it's 15-minute candle, we got like 10 minutes, 50 seconds. If it pushes on up and could close, say, close to 900 or better, then I could see an issue here trying to be short, but I was really looking for them to be exhausted and ready to roll over between 870 and 8. Special K posting in the setups and screenshots and Discord. Still in that 1 micro long from like 762 still right now. So up just over a couple $100. She's a little over 100 points up. $200 on a micro. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that's all right, Swain. I get it. I know people ain't gonna share every day, but just anybody that can be active over there in the community know how it helps everybody else. And I know some people are just kind of in the background, just watching. Melinda, she was one of them. And then once we started streaming, she never was really talking in the Discord. Once we started streaming, she was on the streams, and we had a conversation about all that. And now she's posting all the time. They do here. They wicked up there and tapped 885. I kind of think, 900 max line in the sand to the upside before we find some more rejection. It might be temporary rejection, but if you can hold on to that move, targeting like 950 on your long, just keep your top tight, because if it does want to roll over, but that's what I'd be targeting if I was long. Got to be well aware that could roll on us. About 895 to 900 could be the area. Plus, we're getting a little cooked on the momentum side on the 1, 2, 5 minute and 15 minute. Probably don't water out. Do what? Did you get stopped? Oh, good spot. Might not. I mean, it just depends on what they want to do here. Gordon's going for the 794 sweep, short, 900 stop. Nice, 85 short. Top to top. 3 micros, 794. Got this just under 6 minutes on this 15-minute candle. I gotta wait and see what they do here, because if they do push this up to 900 and close that candle through that trend line, I have to think they might try to push this higher, possibly. But they had to do all that, in order for that to happen. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably be shorting myself again already. Now they could what if they push it to 900 on the 15-minute chart, close that candle, and then retest a trend line or something? Could be like a 40 or 50 point drop from that area, possibly, if they find the rejection up there. Come wipe it off on my jacket. So far, not showing any real good signs of rolling it just yet. If they can keep price chopped up here and drain the momentum off on, say, the 1 minute at least, even if the 2 and the 5-minute momentum don't drain off a whole lot, if they can drain that 1 minute off some, get it down to the 50-yard line or better, and keep price action up, then we could be seeing kind of push upside possibly. Just the name of the game sometimes. Especially if they keep it up above, say, the 21 EMA around 850, 852 area. Over 3.5 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. Can manage to stay in that long, might as well try to maybe try to get up there and test 30 minutes. They can set this up right on the follow structure up top once it makes that move. Holding pretty. I'm not going to be surprised. I think if they get this above 900 on that 15-minute chart, there's a good chance that they open up and push even higher pretty fast. Even though we're extending on momentum, it could stay overbought for the next 2 hours if they want to keep it up there. And it's been awfully bullish for a while now. You know, all the way back here. Flagpole, flag, pullback, flagpole. It pulled back into the flag, then flagpole, pull back into structure test, chopped around sideways. Now we grind it up slow. How about a minute 45 or so on a 15-minute candle? There was a buy signal put in on the 2-minute chart. 644, 717. Pulled back 4 points. Up ever since. Imagine gotten in on that buy signal 2-minute chart. $58 seconds. 15-minute candle. Slowly grinding. Dive 900. Like I said, even if they push it up there, 900 so, they could open that next 15-minute candle up and immediately come down and test the trend line. Breaks here. Gonna break it, just no matter how much. Break it by. They'd have to push down really hard for them not to. 13 seconds. Closed. Open. Closed above the trend line on the 15-minute. And we're 15 minutes outside of 9 o'clock whole hour. I'm just commentator now. I'm not even trading. Are still too bad. 18. Ooh, just dropped to 12 or 13. Seems like if they get this above 900, they do not reject out of 900. If they push this up, seems like they're going to pull the lever for this to take off a little bit. If it breaks 900, they're probably going to try to go to 930 pretty fast. And if they can break that, it's probably going to go to 980. Well, I say pretty quick. I mean, for all I know, it could take all night, and as Asia said, Tokyo said. I forget how different it is. It could bust through there and then slow down to 2 on the ATR and slow grind. 1 minute momentum drained off to the 50-yard line and price action. Not anywhere to be worried about. Just you almost got to think, if they say they come back up in here and somewhere right in this box right here. They keep pricing this box. Even if they dip below this box, as long as they push it back in this box, don't follow through to the downside, and they drain this 1 minute kill zone down right here, already under the 50-yard line. If buyers step back in, they could very well, they got enough room back to the upside on the 1 minute where they can push this even higher. Retested the trend line, 5-minute chart, saying it couldn't go down more, but they did tap it and rejected off of it to back up a little bit. That must be around where this wick is, about 858 right here, trend line. You got to think the 15-minute 50 done saved price over here. Look where it come a couple times. Tap here, come back, almost tap here. So now you got the 50 EMA on the 1 minute coming up to the 15-minute low at 836. These are going to tie in here. So even if they did try to bring us down and momentum on the 1 minute got even lower, you got to think, well, maybe they would do, but they're going to bounce it off 15-minute low. And if they didn't, what is it going to do? Triple tap on the 15-minute 50. 1, 2, 3 for what, another leg up? There are just too many situations right here that can hold price if they don't want to roll it back over. And it hasn't been taken this long to roll it over when it was ready, because the bias has been bearish all day. Even when we opened up tonight, when it rolled over, we was getting follow through. We ain't been getting any follow through. Shouldn't have took this long to roll over. They should have just went on rolled over if that's what they wanted to do. But you know how they are. They could just be learning the longs, letting people try to pile in here for a push up. Might not happen. Yeah, Gordon, I can agree with that. It does need to if they want to keep it long, but if they don't start following through with something to the downside, it seems like that's going to be a very possible situation. That's why I'm sitting on the sidelines, because normally I'd already be short. I've been doing a lot of shorting today. And tonight on the Asia Tokyo session, I'm kind of done trading probably unless I see something set up right. But everything's behaving a lot differently right now than what it has been. And I don't know what the 9 o'clock whole hour is going to bring. 5 minutes out. You did? There you have it. If they can get some follow through here, I'll be looking for 800 or the 15-minute 50 in it. That's fine. If it's yellow, it's fine. Down here at the 15-minute 50, they're getting the 1 minute and 2 minute drained off pretty well on the momentum side. Yeah, I was looking to take a long entry off this bounce of the 15-minute 50, but it ain't looking real strong right now. Really enough for me to want to trade it. $20 seconds before the whole hour rolls over. Got the old fibs pulled. Gordon got the fibs out and holding pretty good. I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna stay on the sidelines. I like how that opened up there on the whole hour. Hoping now we don't see some follow through here to the downside and it just start being back to the downside. Although they've had a decent push up, I guess. Probably 300 something points. Over 3 points at least. 306 maybe. 50 still trying to hold. I just don't know if I believe it. Starting to look more and more like they want to roll it over. Going on, Leo Energy. All right, Swain. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you on the New York session. I think I'm going to call it a night as well, everybody. I don't want to get into it looks like they might be rolling over and I need to stay locked in with what I've done so far tonight in the Asia session. Hopefully continue in New York session. I appreciate everybody showing up and showing out with us tonight. Hope to see you on the next one. Probably going to run one tomorrow. More than likely Asia session as well, hopefully. So hope to see y'all there. Have a great rest of your evening.